And tonight, we've all been waiting for the start of a brand new NBA season. The home crowd is pumped up and ready to go. We might even see the debut of MP in this one.
They say revenge is a dish that's best served cold. The good, young, we all grow old. In a world where you never fit you, and if he cries wolf, you can never believe.
And welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brent, what's not to love about opening day, Grant? Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, BA, that's the way these teams...
Changes now for the Lakers. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura and connects subbed in for Reeves. And we're going courtside for a report on MP.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of anticipation for the rookie MP as he makes his NBA debut tonight. I caught up with him before the game and asked if he had any reflections on his journey here, and he said, I had to grow a lot as a player, not just in skills, but in my approach to the game. He told me that it's been a long journey to get here, but that it's just the first step in the best chapter yet.
Well, Allie, I know a lot of people are excited about MP's potential. And Grant, a look here at MP, this year's first-round draft pick. He grew up outside of Chicago, and what a moment for him to enjoy his first NBA minutes.
And you talked to MP about his time growing up, and he shared that he studied Jordan and the Bulls. It's a dream come true for him to step out onto an NBA court and try to follow those footsteps.
On the court for the Timberwolves, Julius Randle out there with Naz Reid. Then it's MP, then it's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Alexander Walker in a small forward. Clock at 6. MP finds Randle. Launches a three. LeBron with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds now.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Here's DiVincenzo, dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
What a way to begin this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Doncic against MP. Now here's Doncic. Defense is right there. Picked it. 1:25 left to play in the first quarter. Randle can't hit. Lakers trail by 15.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Back to Alexander Walker. Over connect. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Fires from deep. And there's Doncic. That's good. On the assist from James. Doncic has got 7 points.
Along with everything else, Doncic is a knockdown three-point shooter.
For 3, DiVincenzo on target from range. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Vanderbilt with it. Randle's in his pocket. Pass to connect. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Randle's got his 7th rebound here tonight. DiVincenzo finds Reed. Down low. Here's MP. Vanderbilt with the block. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Substitution on the court.
Vincent passes to James. It's good at the buzzer. Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And so it's Minnesota liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Minnesota.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Joe Ingles is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Naz Reid, then it's MP, and it's Edwards in at the 2-guard. From deep, MP, and again it's Minnesota with a 3.
Yeah, having this kind of confidence as a shooter will really do wonders for MP in the long run.
Vincent passes to Finney-Smith. Outside Reeves, there's the 3. Sinks it from distance.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Outside Edwards. Back to MP. And the bucket is good. MP's got 5 points now this quarter.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
Outside Vanderbilt, doubled by Ingles. And we're going to have a jump ball.
A jump ball has been called.
Finney-Smith passes to Vanderbilt. Now Vincent, 6 to shoot. And here's Reeves outside. Alexander-Walker grabs the board.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
MP outside. Screen by MP. Edwards. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Edwards got 7 points in the game.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
Pass to connect. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Here's Connect. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. The Lakers with another miss.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end, just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Back to Vincent. Outside Finney-Smith. To the inside. Counted for Vincent. Vincent's got his first bucket in this one.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Basket counts.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Vincent passes to Reeves. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Ingles.
Yeah, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Well, showing off his power. Reed gave the dunk everything he had.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Pass to Reeves. Back to Vincent. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
They're really working the paint now.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Reeves against Edwards. The shot by Reeves, no good.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Back to MP. The Lakers with a rebound.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
All five guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. All right, now that we have a second, let's take a look at which teams cashed in on the fast break last year. In the third spot, the Lakers.
They would just push the ball.
Checked in for the Lakers. Clark is checked in for the Timberwolves. MP comes in for Anthony Edwards. A minute 42 left in the first half. And it's Hachimura on the drive. And he gets it to fall. 3 for 8 in this one.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, that's why you feed Gobert near the rim. He makes the most of those easy opportunities.
Doncic passes to Reeves. Hachimura with a screen on MP. Offensive rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 21. And here's Clark for 3. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 7 assists in the game.
Yeah, good work by MP, noticing when someone else has a superior opportunity to score.
And the layup is good off the glass. MP's got 14.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
James outside. No good again that time.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's MP. Hachimura with a rebound. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Hayes. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
MP getting it done for Minnesota. Scoring, passing, imposing his will at the offensive end. We'll be right back after this word.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
This is the kind of selfless effort you love to see. They bought into the game plan. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, guys.
That coaching staff has to be thrilled with what they've seen so far. All right, guys, time to see what the fans are saying on social media. Hey, they love us on social media. For instance, this comment from Quello Halfcourt. Why don't all of you dress like Shaq?
Hey, Shaq, let me see your phone for a second.
Nope, can't do it. Everyone knows there's top G14 classification on here.
Shaq, we know that Quello is your burner account. No one out there is asking us to dress like.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, Timberwolves making a change here. MP's checked in. To the middle. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Doncic. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And here's MP from outside. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
And James has got the ball here for Los Angeles. 19-point game. Pass to Reeves. 4-3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Now here's Edwards. Fires the 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
3 points.
MP's got 8 assists here tonight. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. From deep, Reeves. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Randall's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Doncic is doubled to the paint. Hayes. No good. Unable to win this run.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to Edwards. Second shot opportunity, and it's good. 2 points. Edwards has got 9 points now in the second half.
Well, it might not be fair, but most nights we expect Edwards to put up big scoring numbers. That's what you ask of your stars.
And the Lakers making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. Reed's checked in for Minnesota. Alexander Walker comes in for Anthony Edwards. MP against Reeves. Pass to Doncic. Hits the jump hook. Doncic has got 8 points here in the quarter.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare. Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Doncic's shot is good. Doncic has got 19 points.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
MP looking around. Outside Conley. Inside. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Superb focus from Reed. He excels at using his strength to push through contact inside.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Reeves. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Seen that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
MP outside. Reed with it. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Conley finds MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Reed to the middle. Here's Randall. No luck on that one. Good D by Vanderbilt.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Minnesota. There's 37 seconds left in the third. Back to MP. Reed passes to DiVincenzo. For three. No good that time. The Lakers really having a tough go here. On the wing, Reeves. DiVincenzo covering. Hachimura with a screen on DiVincenzo. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
Once again, your Laker girls dance team.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. A huge 24-point lead for them. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Timberwolves shooting 55% for the game so far. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. MP is out there with Edwards. Then there's Naz Reid. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Garza in at the center position.
Forget his age, LeBron is still one of the strongest players in the league.
To the inside, here's Reid. A slam dunk by Reid.
Not the tallest center in the league, he more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Los Angeles shooting just 37% in the game. Down low, here's Vincent. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, Stan, if you had it your way, who would you want to see in the dunk contest?
Well, Brian, look, I want to go back to the glory days when the most recognizable guys in the game were the ones that participated. Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins. I think if we could get guys like Zion Williamson, Ja Morant, that would be fantastic. But it's got to be the names out there that people know.
Back to James. Fades back. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 5 rebounds in the game. Clark, the pass to MP. It's Edwards on the wing. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, BA. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
Vincent with the ball. Picked up by Reed. Vincent outside. Three-pointer. The Lakers with another miss.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Here's Clark. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
James outside. Back to Vincent. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
DiVincenzo finds Reed. Here is DiVincenzo. Clark right side. Jacks up a 3. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. To the paint. And Vanderbilt gets it to go on the assist from James. James has got 6 assists here tonight. Inside, here's MP. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. MP's got 25 points. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Pass to Hachimura. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got 7 rebounds in the game. Down low. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Back to Vincent. And a two-handed jam!
For someone with his scoring numbers, it's remarkable James still makes time to set others up.
Edwards, the pass to DiVincenzo. Releases. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
The Lakers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Vincent, and the layup falls.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Clark, no good.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Now, here is James. Vanderbilt with a screen. Lets the 3 fly. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got rebound number 8 now.
Registering 3 threes in the first half. He hasn't hit one since.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
James against Edwards. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Coach, Minnesota turning back the clock last year. Most of their lineups had multiple bigs.
Yeah, and we saw how effective it was, especially on defense. Minnesota led the league in defensive rating by a wide margin, and that length was a key factor.
Minot's checked in for Anthony Edwards. Knocks it down from distance. MP's got 14 points here in the second half.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Outside Reeves. Here's the 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Well, he was scuffling with his shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
Reed finds MP. Here's Clark. Oh, deflected. Outside, DiVincenzo from 12 feet. Again, the Timberwolves score.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Going on the attack, Luka doesn't give them a chance to get between him and the rim.
It's stolen by James. Wide open. It's rebounded by Minnesota. It's stolen by Doncic. Oh, and Reed with a block. Pass to MP. And MP throws it down.
And MP is young enough, you know he's always going to finish that play off with a dunk.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Doncic with it. Minot pulls it in.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on LeBron James.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
The free throw drops for Clark. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hachimura's checked in. Doncic outside. Over MP. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Doncic has gotten 4 this quarter. Pass to Reed. Clark right side. Now here's Reed. MP, the pass to Reed. A deep 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Reed's got 11 points here in the second half. Hachimura outside. Outside Reeves. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Reed passes to Clark. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Well, he's been dialed in. Very efficient here in the second half.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Back to Doncic. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. And stolen by Hayes. Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
MP outside to the wing, right side. Pass to DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. Let's go with a 3. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And it's Doncic missing.
Yikes, how did he miss that? I mean, he makes 9 out of 10 of those. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Timberwolves.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Again, Doncic missing.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
MP, that one's good.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Count that one.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Pass to Reed, and stolen by Reeves. Doncic outside. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.
You earned that one.
First game in the pros. I'm sure your phone is blowing up.
You know, I haven't had a chance to look at my phone yet.
Well, when you do, there'll be texts from every person you've ever met and a few people you haven't. Most notably, there will be press looking for quotes.
They can hit me up on text too?
They do. And you will want to handle this like you would any regular press conference. You want no comment? No comment. You want to answer? Go ahead and answer. Just remember, everything you say is on the record and has an impact. Most importantly, on your team chemistry and your public perception. Okay?
Makes sense.
Look, Emotions run high when a game has just ended, okay? All I'm asking is that you take a moment to think.
All right. You got your feet wet. Now the real work starts.
Whatever it takes, Coach. You know I'm game.
Look, everyone thinks what happens out there is what creates an NBA legend, but they're wrong. 90% of the work happens here, behind the scenes, at practice, in the gym, at film sessions, and in the locker room.
I agree. The games are where you prove that you've been putting in the work. No shortcuts.
Yeah, correct. Over here is the entrance to our practice facility, and over there is the gym.
Everything all in one place. That's great.
Yep. We made everything as convenient as possible, so there is no excuse to not put the work in. Now, come here. Right here, we've got everything related to your schedule, including those key games we talked about based on your personal goals.
Coach, that was great. That was really helpful.
Which reminds me, we've talked a lot about maximizing your playing career, which is critical. But you need to remember, you become the best version of you so we can become the best version of us.
Coach.
Way to bring home that W. You let these guys like the beam, and you're going to stand there and watch it.
Feeling you, MP. Congrats.
Yo, this is the first game coach picked for your personal goal, huh?
Yep. And the whole point is for me to cook my matchup, and you know I can't wait, bro.
Why don't you start cooking right now, then?
What you mean, bro?
Just post them on social media, give them something to think about.
Nah, I don't know about that one.
What's the big deal, bro? Everybody loves a little trash talk.
Not everybody. All right, it's done.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Go out there and do your thing.
You already know.
Plain view.
Plain view.
Go get him.
You got that look in your eye tonight. You better watch out.
Have you? Stop, MP.
Stay focused on your workout.